Empathetic M&A is a key part of our vision here at Agency Futures. Particularly since the pandemic, we've seen an acute focus on the human experience in agencies and in agency transactions. Yes, the strategic and the financial factors are obviously very, very important, but we really want to make sure that there's cultural compatibility. And we built processes around that.
Yeah, that's right. And an example of that probably is the way that we adopt some of the new people frameworks that exist out there. And one that springs to mind is the Game Changer Index, which is a way of helping individuals understand where they're most energized for impact, and then to bring that into the team environment.
It's interesting because there's a paradox here. On one side, on a macroeconomic level, we're seeing the forces of globalization or the powers of globalization recede. But in an agency context, we're seeing more global deals than ever. And we've realized since the pandemic that we can both own and manage agencies, our own agencies, and agencies in other territories actually quite easily. So that's created an appetite for these cross-border deals. But going with that, there has to be an appreciation of cultures. We look at it in two ways. What agencies who are looking to expand to the US really need to know is, number one, the scale of the opportunity. The opportunity is bigger here than in any other market in the world. And that is why so many agencies from different countries are keen to come here. The second thing is the scale of the expectation. American exceptionalism was built on incredible hard work and a focus on results.
That's right, and that high expectations component is definitely a reflection of the culture of the country. But I think people make the mistake in thinking that it is a homogenous set of or market. It is not. There are tremendous regional variations in both the consumer landscape, but also the agency marketplace across the country.
Well, I think really what we're seeing is a recalibration, right? There's just no way that tech isn't moving forward, no way that tech isn't becoming more important in our lives all the time. But we know that the tech space has been overblown. The valuations that were there, the money that was lent, the salaries that were paid, the working practices, the results of tech companies, the profitability, it wasn't good enough. So there will be a period of recalibration, but that in itself can be an opportunity.
I think the culture is really a reflection. It's like holding a mirror up to the organization. It's a reflection of the behaviors that exist within the organization. It's very hard to manufacture that being a reflection. But it is something that needs a plan and constant attention. And I think the key areas of focus from an integration point of view are what are the things that unite these two businesses? What is the common ground from a cultural perspective?